What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today is May 10th, 2023. Today's video, we'll be doing a crypto market overview, followed by talking about Bitcoin. We had a big flash crash today, but why did we have a flash crash? I got some interesting things I want to share with you guys, and if you think that's interesting, stick around and I'll tell you all about it. All right, everyone. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day today, wherever you guys are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Glad you guys could be here tuning into my channel. If you guys want to skip to whatever section of the video, feel free to check the pinned comment down below where I do put timestamps, and I also put timestamps throughout the video so you can skip to whatever section you guys want to watch, all for your viewing pleasure. So it's late on a Wednesday night, my time. I got off work a little early. We had a flash crash on my way to work, and luckily I did buy a little Bitcoin just under about 27,000. But I think since then we've recovered a little bit. But why did we take a flash crash? I'll talk about that later in the video. But before we begin, if you guys don't mind smashing that thumbs up button, consider subscribing. If you aren't subscribed, turn on those bell notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. Easiest thing you guys can do to help support the channel, and I truly do appreciate it. So yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good day. I'm off work the next couple days. Figured I'd pump out a video. It's supposed to be nice here where I'm at, so hopefully I get a chance to go outside, spend some time with the family, gonna mow the lawn, all that type of stuff. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. You guys don't care about that. All right, so let's see. Let me just refresh it again. I don't think I've refreshed it in a little bit, but up, down, or neutral, it looks like. Only up about 0.03% the last 24 hours. We got Bitcoin currently at about 27,594, down about 0.58%. ETH down about 0.77%, sitting at about 1836. We got XRP's down a little bit. Cardano's up 0.3%, currently looking at 37 cents. Top gainers the last 24 hours. We got Circuits of Value, up about 30.97%. We got Airborne. Shout out to you if you're watching this. I guess you could say former VGX hero if you guys have been following me for a while. Shout out to Airborne. Aragon. I guess it is spelled a little different. But that's up 13.63%, sitting at $3.26. And ARPA Chain up about 13.41%, sitting at just about 4.5 cents. Top losers the last 24 hours. We got Jasmy down about 19.94%. We got Drep, new, whatever that is, down about 17.24%, and Forta down about 16.41%, currently sitting at 18 cents. Today is May 10th, 2023. It's National Receptionist Day. It's also National Shrimp Day, and I know you guys will probably knock me a little bit, but I don't like shrimp at all. I don't know what it is, just since I was a little kid. I just tried it one time, and it was just disgusting, but I know a lot of people do like shrimp. 2,000 shares, real popular day for you shrimp lovers out there. What else do we got? National Clean Your Room Day, National Golf Day. I know a lot of people like golf out there. We got National School Nurse Day, National Third Shift Workers Day. Worked that for a year and a half. I'll never do that again. Absolutely hated that. One day without shoes. Apparently it's really good to walk barefoot. You're grounded with the earth type of thing. At least from what I've heard, it's good for your body. That's about it. I think they added the birthdays. I like to share this every once in a while just for at least people. Nobody really cares, but yeah, nobody cares about those people. All right, crypto bubbles, top 100. Again, looks neutral right now. See a green, see a red, at least within the last day. Let's take a look at my favorites. VGX down, not really a favorite anymore. It's already been locked into the price. Luckily, we don't have to rush to sell VGX. It is, I guess, just going to be liquidated at, I forget what date, and we're just going to get USDC back, so that's good. CKB's up, though, up 2.2%. Everything else is down or pretty much neutral for my favorites. Crypto Fear and Greed Index, even though we had the flash crash today, not really a change from yesterday, stayed exactly the same at a 52. Total crypto market cap, let's see, down. See, the last couple of days looks like we've been in a downtrend. However, we did have a symmetrical triangle, which historically is a bullish pattern, but you know, sometimes it can break to the downside, and that's exactly what we saw. Currently looking at about 1.11 trillion for the total crypto market cap. DXY, looking at the 4-hour charts, looks like we have had a red day the last day or so. And usually when that is red, the DXY, that's when the crypto markets and traditional markets are to the upside, although it's kind of neutral, so this doesn't really have too much of an effect on the crypto and traditional markets. Bitcoin dominance pretty much has been trading sideways, going all the way back to about the 20th of March of this year. We traded sideways a little bit, made a little breakout to the upside. Been trading pretty much sideways in this little channel right now. Touched the bottom of this channel as kind of a support, small downtrend in this channel, but did bounce off of it. So who knows what's next for Bitcoin dominance, but we're currently looking at about a 48.01%. Traditional markets, looks like the pre-market futures are all green right now. It says Dow futures do slip after Disney shares stumble on weak subscriber growth. Live updates. So, yeah, it looks like they have lost some numbers for the Disney Plus platform. I'm not currently subscribed to that. If you guys know me and all the conspiracy stuff and the things that go on with Disney, not going to talk about that here or there. That's for another day. But, yeah, Disney Plus is down. So, even though it's still green, the Dow futures. So, today we did have the CPI inflation data come out, and it did come in a tiny bit better than expected. Expected was about 5%, and it did fall to about a 4.9%. Core CPI is now 5.5%, the expectation, which was in line with the 5.5% inline expectation, and this has marked the 10th conservative monthly drop in the U.S. inflation rate. A Fed pivot may finally be near, and you can take this with a grain of salt because who trusts the government nowadays? They probably manipulate the data, just like this guy's saying here, Wall Street Silver. He says, don't forget CPI data is fake. They changed the number, or they changed how they count inflation multiple times, so the report lower number to reduce cost of living adjustments on Social Security. The real inflation number is easily 2x what they report to the public. And that's not the first time I've actually heard that. There is a website called Trueflation, which takes different data points, and it's usually a lot lower than this, surprisingly. But it kind of breaks down different types of things like fuel, groceries, all that type of stuff, and that kind of gives you like a average number. But go check out Trueflation. I don't have that pulled up. It's kind of just interesting to scroll through Twitter just to see what people say about it. Bulls are euphoric again. CPI data, I think it's a bull trap. Bitcoin won't break above 30K. Remember to not long the top. So this data came out, but then not much shortly after we had a flash crash. So there was a Bitcoin flash crash of more than $1,000. And a lot of people are saying this is FUD. This isn't true. But they said that the U.S. government wallet is moving. It's not confirmed yet. The next support at 26,100, and this is important, level of the 200 weekly moving average and our second entry point. Don't miss it if you get there and if Bitcoin is not able to recover above the 27.5 candle. So WhaleWire said that there was about 9.8 thousand Bitcoins sold, or about 277 million, causing the prices to plunge. They still own over 200,000 Bitcoin. Decided to sell that. Prices would be back under 10,000 in a heartbeat. So a lot of people saying this could be FUD. This is an accurate type of thing. And a lot of people think Twitter is just the news for everything in the entire world. And it seemed to have played out and scared the market, obviously. Shout out to Ryoshi. Wish they'd sell it all at once so you can grab some cheap sats. Me too. Will they pay crypto taxes? No, not at all. But yeah, it's just always kind of interesting to see what people put out there on Twitter and then read the comments. Got a tweet from Will Clemente saying that Glassnode not showing any decline in the U.S. government's Bitcoin balance. Looks like it's been actually pretty much trading sideways. But then again, look at your sources. Glassnode. Who trusts Glassnode? Where are they getting their data point? Always ask questions. That's how you become a critical thinker. And 4, you guys know what that 4 means? That's one of CZ's signature things that he always does, which I guess means FUD. So he said 4 there. And then Will said, on the bright side, at least the panic gave us a decent wipeout of the leveraged longs. You guys can see here on the Bitcoin USDT perpetual trading pair for the longs. It did wipe out all the people who were long on Bitcoin with this flash crash. All right, moving on. Still talking about Bitcoin, but we do have some good things. Is that the Bitcoin supply that's held on exchanges has fallen to 58.4%, the lowest point in the past 5.5 years. Self-custody is the way. I've been preaching this in a lot of my videos, especially after what happened with Celsius, with FTX, Voyager. Get your crypto off centralized exchanges. Not your keys, not your crypto. Get a decentralized hardware wallet. Get a Nano Ledger X. Get an Arculus. Get a Trezor. Put it in a non-custodial wallet. Somewhere where you have a password phrase where you can save, lock it up, etch it into a metal engraving, platinum, rust type of whatever piece of metal. But if it's one thing that I've learned, and a lot of people since 2021, is not your keys, not your crypto. Get your crypto off centralized exchanges. And with that being said, people are buying their Bitcoin on centralized exchanges and immediately moving off into their hardware wallets or non-custodial wallets like myself. But again, there's not much remaining on centralized exchanges. And that number, I don't know exactly, but imagine when that happens, when you go to a Coinbase, when you go to Kraken, when you go to whatever centralized exchange, and it's going to say, we don't have enough, or they're going to limit it, that's going to FOMO Bitcoin. There was, I think, a couple comments here that I want to talk about. Let's see. This guy's saying there's like 2.3 million on exchanges. I don't know if that's accurate or not. True story, I was very hesitant, nervous to hold my own keys. Once I did it, right away, sense of calm came over me. I totally did not expect it. I could not imagine doing it any other way. Exactly. So, again, not your keys, not your crypto. The Bitcoin supply on exchanges are shrinking by the day, as you guys can see from this chart. So, again, doesn't hurt to have Bitcoin. All right, one of the last things for today. This is interesting. I've never heard of this, but this is called a bullish Tenkan-Kijun cross on the Ichimoku cloud. It just passed a golden cross. So this has only happened 5 other times, and it is now happening the 6th time in history. The last couple times we saw this was right before the 2020 bull run, where it happened right here. We ran up 739%. Right before we bottomed for the 2018, 2019, we had a little cross right here. It went up about 134% before the COVID crash. Back here before the end of the 2017 bull run, we had it right here. It went up 5,000%. And again, we've had it back here, went up 793%. And back here in 2012, it did that Ichimoku golden cross and went up 3,492%. And look what's happening today. We are now crossing the bullish Tenkan-Kijun, however you say that, cross for the 6th time in history. So again, like I said, technical analysis, take it all with a grain of salt, but just keep that as another tool in your back pocket with all the other things that you guys should be doing when you guys are doing trading, investing. Always look at the geopolitical factors, macroeconomics, technical analysis, so on and so forth. But yeah, who knows? We might be seeing a nice run up towards the end of the year, which a lot of other people are saying. But you never know. Don't take any of my advice, not financial advice. I'm just some dude on the internet and doing this for my crypto journey. All right, taking a look at the charts real quick. I'm not going to go beat a dead horse with technical analysis, but this is on the weekly again. Here are all those Ichimoku crosses here. We just printed it right here, but I do have this trend line going all the way back to April 2013 and is respecting this trend line as a support level. We are above it here. If you guys can see, we are zoomed in. I wouldn't be too surprised if we use the support line as a support. So, man, if we keep going down, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a 25,100 Bitcoin. You never know. So just keep an eye on that. On the weekly, kind of a little bit overbought on the weekly. We are starting to head negative momentum on the MACD for the weekly. Let's take a look at the daily real quickly. And it is freezing on me as I'm filming it. You gotta love that. Let's just refresh it and reload. There we go. All right, so taking a look real quick, we are starting to see more negative momentum on the MACD on the daily for Bitcoin. A little bit oversold, kind of. Symmetrical triangle didn't break to the upside, which is, like I said in the previous tab, it is usually a bullish pattern, but we did break to the downside. There is a thick Ichimoku cloud. So, I mean, again, with everything that's going on and looking at some of the technical analysis, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin come back down and bounce off this historical trend line of support down to the 24,000, 25,000 level. That's just kind of like what I'm looking at right now. But that's going to do it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Did you guys buy the dip today when we had the opportunity? Let me know. Where do you think Bitcoin's going? What do you guys think of inflation? And you guys see it coming down? Or you think the government just manipulating numbers? When's the Fed pivot going to happen? Love your feedback down in the comment section below. That's going to do it, guys. If you guys don't mind, smash that thumbs up button on your way out. Consider subscribing if you aren't. Turn on the bell notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. Go give me a follow on Twitter if you guys want to. That's where I do have all my latest updates and where I do tweet. And yeah, I truly appreciate the support. So that's going to do it for me, guys. I don't know if I'm going to do some videos the next couple days or so that I'm off. Might just enjoy some time with the family and kids. Got to cut the grass tomorrow. I want to do a live. It's been a minute since I've done a Thirsty Thursday live or Friday hangout. So I don't know if you guys want one of those. I'll bring in some of the old VGX heroes or some of the people in our crypto group, and we can just shoot the shit. What do you guys want to do? And answer some questions or just hang out and talk about life. So I'll just keep it at that. All right, guys, it's gonna do it for me. Have a great one. Talk to you later. Crypto Airborne out.